guys, it's Vampire Mike from SegaCDUniverse.com. This is another video response to my good friend Israel Pacheco. I'm going to put his name down in the description as usual. He had done a video which sort of pertained, or pretty much pertained, to him and I playing Anarchy Reigns the other day on the internet. After speaking on YouTube for a while, having a couple things in common, really liking each other's videos, so hopefully you liked mine, we connected on Xbox Live and we decided to play something we both had. So we played Anarchy Reigns a little bit. We did like a one-on-one to get our bearings. We also couldn't find many people online. So this video is a response to him because his video is talking about the online-centric, quote-unquote, games that now that they're a little older don't have anyone online and the games kind of fall a little flat. I don't necessarily believe he was talking about Anarchy Reigns because I think we both enjoyed the game and it still has a small community, but not as nearly as big as you'd expect for a game that came out in like January or February or whenever it was. I said in my previous video about Anarchy Reigns, it sort of reminds me of The Bouncer, sort of reminds me of Iron Phoenix in terms of tons of people fighting each other at once. I don't know if you've played that title on the original Xbox or The Bouncer on the PS2, which is one of my favorite games. It's a great game. So if you take a game like Shadowrun or FPS, now Shadowrun is a team-based shooter with magic and technology mixed in. It's based off of the old role-playing game, the dice game, sort of like Dungeons and Dragons, but there's like ogres and trolls and orcs mixed in with like wizards and technology and robot parts. So they took two very different and distinct universes and meshed them and made this. So the game, everyone hated it. There's a core group of players that love it and still play it on the PC and on the Xbox 360. I also believe it's on no, it's not on PS3, I'm sorry, because Shadowrun was the company was purchased FASO by Microsoft, so it's on a PS3. So anyway, it has a small community still, maybe even larger than Anarchy Reigns. So I'm not sure if Anarchy Reigns has a small community because it's obviously not cross-platform, where Shadowrun you can play on the PC and play with Xbox people and vice versa. So there's more of a community there. Where with Anarchy Reigns it's on PS3 and Xbox and you can't play amongst each other. I don't think they've done any games like that I know of between the PS3 and the 360. It also got released at a budget price. So you'd think more people would be out there playing it, but I didn't see any advertising, I didn't see any like ads or anything for it. Where in Japan it was, I thought, a fairly big release. Then they delayed it when it came here and then the hype all kind of fell off and then they released it at a cheaper price. I think it's definitely online-centric. I think the single-player game is fun, and I'm having a good time with it. I'm in like mission 3, I think, the third set of missions. I think there's 5 sets of mini-missions. But you could tell it's a game that was really made to be played online. And it's kind of sad that people aren't playing it online. So Israel's video pretty much touched base about games that are, like I said, online-centric, or games that have died out. It's weird that Shadowrun or a lot of first-person shooters, you can go back and there's still a small community there. I went back to Wolfenstein recently. I beat that and I didn't see anyone online. It could have just been the time I was playing, or it could have been that the game nobody plays anymore. But I think that with Anarchy Reigns, there's just... Did I say Anarchy Online before? I might have. That was a pretty decent PC MMO, but I meant to say Anarchy Reigns if I said Anarchy Online. I think Anarchy Reigns just didn't grasp its core audience. It may have done better in Japan. I thought it was fairly well received here, but it's also now a few months down the line and maybe people have moved on to other things. So either way, I definitely want to go back to Anarchy Reigns with you too, Israel. We're going to tag team these bitches. But it's kind of sad when the game is online-centric and it doesn't retain its audience. There's not much left to do with it after the initial hype is over and after you beat the game single player, which I haven't done yet. So that's it. I think between the advertising, the delay in the release, and it being sort of a niche title, that Anarchy Reigns just didn't put its claws into people. So thank you, Israel, for the video as always. Every week you do one is another week I'm going to respond. So hopefully my voice is soothing because you're going to keep hearing it. Thanks guys for watching. It's Vampire Mike from SegaCDUniverse.com. Be good.